Ultimate Fighting Championship from 2012 to 2016, first female UFC champion. In November 2012, the Ultimate Fighting Championship announced that Rousey had become the first female fighter to sign with the UFC. UFC President Dana White officially announced at the UFC on Fox. Henderson vs. Diaz pre-fight press conference that Rousey was the first UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. Rousey originally opposed using the nickname her friends gave her, Rowdy, feeling it would be disrespectful to professional wrestler Roddy Piper. After meeting Piper circa 2012 or 2013 through Gene LeBell, who helped train both of them, Piper personally gave his approval. Rousey defended her title against Liz Carmouche on February 23, 2013, at UFC 157. Despite being caught in an early standing neck crank attempt from Carmouche, Rousey went on to successfully defend her Bantamweight Championship title, winning the fight at 4:49 into the first round by submission due to an armbar. Carmouche dislocated Ronda Rousey's jaw during the fight. After Kat Zingano defeated Miesha Tate at the Ultimate Fighter. Team Jones vs. Team Sonnen finale, Dana White announced that Zingano would be a coach of the Ultimate Fighter 18 against Rousey. On May 28, Zingano having suffered an injury, it was announced Miesha Tate would coach the Ultimate Fighter 18 against Rousey. Record-setting championship reign. It was announced at the UFC 168 post-fight press conference that Rousey would defend the UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship against fellow Olympic medalist and undefeated fighter Sarah McMahon in the main event at UFC 170 on February 22, 2014. Rousey won the fight by TKO after knocking down McMahon with a knee to the body just over a minute into the first round. This marked Rousey's first career win via a method other than armbar. The stoppage led to controversy, with some sports writers and attendants finding it premature. On April 11, 2014, it was announced that Rousey would defend the UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship against Alexis Davis in the co-main event at UFC 175 on July 5, 2014. She won the fight via knockout 16 seconds into the first round. Rousey broke her thumb during the fight. The emphatic win also earned Rousey her second Performance of the Night bonus award. A match between Rousey and Kat Zingano was scheduled to take place at UFC 182 for the women's Bantamweight title. However, the fight was moved to February 28, 2015 at UFC 184. Rousey defeated Zingano with an armbar in 14 seconds. The shortest match in UFC Championship history, until Conor McGregor defeated Jose Aldo in 13 seconds 11 months later. Rousey fought Beth Correa on August 1, 2015, in Brazil at UFC 190, winning the bout by knockout 34 seconds into the first round. Rousey dedicated the match to Roddy Piper, who died the day before, commenting that Piper was one of her inspirations and had endorsed her use of his nickname. The bout was Rousey's sixth with the UFC, all of which had been victories. She spent 10.77 seconds in the octagon to attain all six and accumulated $108,000 in prize money. This equated to nearly $1,002.79 for every second spent fighting. Her average time of 2 minutes and 59 seconds was less than the average time of a single match in every UFC weight class, the fastest of which was the heavyweight division with a time of 7 minutes and 59 seconds. Title loss and subsequent retirement. In her seventh title defense, Rousey faced Holly Holm in the main event at UFC 193 on November 15, 2015. Despite being a heavy betting favorite, Rousey was outstruck by Holm for most of the bout and was knocked out with a head kick in round 2, losing her title and undefeated streak in the process. After the fight, Rousey and Holm were each awarded a Fight of the Night bonus of $5,000. She was also medically suspended by UFC on November 18, 2015. She was medically cleared on December 9, 2015. The loss to Holm impacted Rousey significantly. Upon her return to the United States after the fight, she hid her face from the paparazzi with a purple pillow. In a February 16, 2016 appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Rousey stated that she considered suicide in the immediate aftermath of her head kick defeat to Holm. mixed martial arts fighting style. While some fighters strike an impassive pose, Rousey is nothing if not expressive. She smiles often, squinting so tightly that her eyes disappear. She cries easily, a girlhood habit she never outgrew. And before each fight, she glares at her opponent as if she were getting ready to put a permanent end to a lifelong feud. After the fight, she is all smiles again, and usually unblemished. The New Yorker, 2014. In a 2012 interview before her first match with Miesha Tate, Rousey said, "When I was doing judo, my main advantage was my conditioning and my pace. I used to wear people out." She had taken to heart a quote from Ryoko Tani to fight every 5 seconds as if it was the last 5 seconds of the match. A decorated judoka, Rousey typically grounds an opponent with hip throws and sweeps, then seeks to finish with strikes or submissions. From top position, she usually attacks with punches from side control. In rear position, she often secures a back mount and attacks with head strikes. Rousey is right-handed, but is a left-handed judoka fighting in an orthodox stance as a striker. During early fights in her MMA career, Rousey mainly used striking to set up judo. She became a more proficient striker following her UFC debut, leading to her first wins by way of stoppage. While standing, Rousey normally uses jabs, knees, and overhand rights. She seldom stood side-on with a set boxing stance, but would square up to the opponent, while still generating strong striking power, especially when near the fence or clinching opponents with the left hand to close the distance. While discussing her signature arm bar in an interview, Rousey noted that her judoka mother jumped on her every morning to wake